Alright, I got two Thrunite Archer Pro V2s in front of me here, a cool white version and a neutral white. We're going to take these outside and I'm going to show you the difference between a cool white and a neutral white flashlight and let you decide which one you would prefer. Now, as far as the light itself, I really like these. The last Archer Pro battery life on it, on the turbo mode, didn't seem to last a real long time, mainly because it's such a small little flashlight. But the Archer Pro V2, the UI on it, I really like it. When you turn it on, if you hold it, it's going to brighten up to the highest mode, infinitely high and low. And the runtime on the high on this one is 430 lumens, and it'll run for 4 minutes before it drops down to 190 lumens. And then it'll run for 140 minutes. Now, if you're a hold the tail clicky, you're going to run it down to infinitely low, which I really like this mode for closer quarters and in a house with such a small light. That's 13 lumens, and it'll run for 37 hours with this little flashlight. So you hold it again, brighten it up a little bit, put it wherever you want. Now, if you're to double click this thing, you're going into turbo mode. It's 950 lumens, and it'll run for 70 seconds, a little over a minute, then it'll drop down to 190 lumens again. But this thing punches out. I do believe it was 187 meters. I don't know which one was cool white. Here's the cool white. Or I'm sorry, the neutral and the cool white. Non-replaceable battery, but I have yet to have an issue with that. You unscrew the head and you access the USB-C charging port. Got a double-sided clicky, or I'm sorry, clip. Put it whatever way you can, remove that. Make the flashlight even more compact. This thing really works good for throwing into a shirt pocket or your pants. Light itself, I love the UI. I love the infinitely variable. And there is the real small firefly, which is pretty dimly lit, but it does do pretty good in a dark room. And it'll run for 15 days on that half a lumen. But the low, I love. Yeah, price-wise, you could get a couple of these, and you'd have, it's a very handy flashlight, to say the least. Now, what we're going to do is run outside, and I'm going to compare and show you the difference between the neutral and the cool white.
And just how bright this thing is. So let's head out.
Okay, I got both Archer Pro 2s here. One of them is the neutral and one is the cool white. We're going to hit the cool white first up against my house at 110 yards away. I am so impressed with these little lights with that output. That's the cool white version at 110 yards turbo. Neutral white at 110 yards. Neutral light. Try the lower mode. You can still hit the house. This is the neutral light version. And the same thing, the cool white. What I want to do is put them up against a tree line. And that'll really show the difference. You see the blue in there with this camera's adjusting a little bit. Trying to. But that is the cool white version up a tree line going out to about 70 meters back. We'll put that green tree right there in the middle in the thing. And that's the neutral white. Cool white. Neutral, cool. Now you know why people like that neutral a little bit better. It gives a more appeasing natural color. That tree right there is about 150 yards back behind these weeds. And there's the neutral and the cool. You notice that cool pick that tree up a lot better with the neutral. Well, I'll be. Well, there's the cool in the neutral. I think it stepped down is what happened to me. Let's shut them both off for a second. On the high mode, they do start stepping down and regulated. There's cool white at that tree 150 yards, and there's neutral white 150 yards. We'll try getting a little closer here. And this is the cool white version and the neutral version on the lower modes. And that's going to flutter right out. So we'll go up there, cool white and neutral. Cool. Which one would you want? I honestly really like the neutral better. I really do in these lights. They say the cool whites throw out farther beam, which maybe they do. I don't know. There's the cool white again and the neutral white. Neutral. I'm going to leave this on a minute. As you can see, it looks like it's dimming down a little. I'm going to shut it off and turn it back on. So that is leaving it on for probably a good minute and a half, and then that's turning it back on right away. Neutral white and cool white. Neutral, cool. You could be wrong, but through this camera, the neutral's looking a lot nicer. But it does with every flashlight. That's the Archer. All right, there you go. The Archer Pro V2. No pouch needed. Very compact, portable. And when you need that bright light, you got it. Go ahead and check that link out down below for this flashlight and other Thrunites. You'd be impressed. There you go. Till next time.